Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hello. We're here. We're back at it again with Blades in the Dark, Embers. Hey.
Ew.
Announcements. First of all, I have Blades in the Dark merch. You can go buy it online. It's really cool. Second of all, we did a one-shot Delta Green Last Things Last on Tuesday. That VOD will be up tomorrow at noon. The VOD of this will be up Saturday at noon as usual. Tuesday, hopefully we'll be playing Cerulean Conspiracy again. We'll see.
Tara and Sean.
Tara and Sean getting stranded at another airport will stop us. But other than that, nothing else will stop us. Unless I die of COVID. Who knows?
Who's to say?
Anyway. Yeah. And then Wednesday will be... hello? Tara?
What?
Tara!
Wait, Tara, you're not in this game.
Oh shit, sorry. For some reason I thought it was Friday. It's fine.
Yeah.
Tara's here for game night. Here, you can take over Ronan's character. I'm sure he won't mind.
No, it's fine. Sorry, bye.
Alright, that was a guest appearance from Tara. I'm leaving that in the VOD, by the way. What do we got? And then Thursday is another episode of this. Cool. Anybody else have any other things to say?
Everyone manifest Ronan sets up his internet like a
True.
little babe.
Yeah.
Tell Xfinity, Comcast, CenturyLink, whatever, Starlink, to get out to his apartment and set up his internet.
Yes.
Tara just sent a Raven Swole emote.
I was like, is that Ronan?
I got really excited. Not to lie.
Same.
Honestly, I think that Tara could pull off Silent Silas perfectly fine.
Nanor.
Yeah. Somebody give a recap.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we went to, where was it? Lampblacks safe. They had a very... I need to open Foundry, maybe. That would be helpful.
That would be helpful to see a map of Duskwall. That would be great.
I was like, what am I missing? But we went to go rob their safe.
Yep.
Because they had a lot of stuff that Ulf wanted. And we successfully did it, but Cthulhu was chasing us at the end there. So there's something spooky in the canal, as we all know.
Happens to every canal at some point.
True. And now we're gonna go do another job for this ungrateful ass revolutionary who just wants us to do absolutely everything, even though he has so many resources, but it's fine.
It's because we're good at it.
Yeah, we're desperate for his validation.
You're not even doing it for the money anymore.
Yeah, we're just like, please like me, Ulf Senpai.
I've never had a father figure.
Nope. Ours died in the revolution.
True.
Or at least we think so.
But what job are we even doing for him?
We're gonna go to the meeting at Char Hollow and
That's
kill
right,
everybody.
and we have to kill them all. We have to execute everyone.
Oh.
It looked like an accident.
As all of our jobs do. So yeah, that's our mission, to commit mass murder.
Perfect. Just another day in the Phantom Syndicate's life. I see.
True.
Yeah, so summary of the job description that he gave you was that you got to go to this factory, this old decommissioned factory in Char Hollow, and the Lampblacks leadership will be meeting there to discuss the robbery that you guys pulled off a few days ago. And since you guys basically cleaned out all of their resources, they're going to have a meeting to discuss what they should do about it. And you're supposed to go and kill everybody, so the Lampblacks have no leadership and no money, and so they'll basically disband.
Yeah.
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 Just a casual job.
Yeah. So anyway, what are you all doing at this point? It is a market day, the 7th of Ulsavet. It is the fall.
Not that that makes much of a difference in this world, but
Yeah, true. The eternal darkness of fall
Yeah.
and summer
Eternal.
and spring and winter.
It's fine.
Market day, farmers market. um, hmm.
You know
The
kind
market to
of
get
where the
alcohol
factory
for-
is?
Silas.
Oh yeah. Send Silas down to Barrow Cleft to get some moonshine and stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds
As
good.
always.
Yeah. You guys aren't gonna buy any fancier alcohol. You're just gonna be sticking to bathtub moonshine the whole
Oh
time.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
You're
how
the
we.
funny.
Done.
Shannon and I are from Appalachia. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
So.
True.
Shit in our backyards.
Yep.
Tennessee moonshine, baby.
Tennessee moonshine.
That's the signature drink of the Phantom Syndicate. Moonshine.
Oh yeah.
That explains a lot, I'll be
Half
honest.
of us are from Tennessee, so.
People hear that
Canonically.
and they're like, "Oh, gotcha."
That explains a lot about them.
Yep.
So yeah, what do you want to do before, the meeting is in 2 days, so you'll have 1 day and then the beginning of a day and they're meeting at night. So
Okay. Like we've got today and then most of tomorrow, or tomorrow and then most of the next day.
you got
I think we broke
you
Austin.
got
We did.
I was trying to remember if I did something earlier today. Yeah, you got you guys have the end of
Maddie's
today.
just like stranded somewhere.
Yeah, I think I forgot something. You guys have the end of today, so it's the evening right now. And then you have all day tomorrow,
Okay.
and then a majority of the day the next day, in case you wanted to do anything in advance.
Probably go to Char Hollow to kind of find where the factory is. that they're
Yeah.
Sure.
looking at.
Yeah. So when you guys head to Char Hollow, the first thing that you notice is there's a lot of Lampblack guys hanging around. They have the soot marks on their face and everything. They're kind of like patrolling around corners. You see them shaking down businesses and stuff. Like they're trying to make a big show of dominance here today. But you also see some people that you recognize from when you were working in Coleridge and Dunslow. You recognize these people as like Ulf's vanguard of a sort. Like they go into the district and like pay people off, set up safe houses for him and everything. So you can see that he's already got his tendrils extending into Char Hollow, and what you guys will do in the next few days will just seal the deal for his control of the district. So there's a lot of like posturing going on between the two gangs right here. And you hear word from Crowsfoot that the Red Sashes are starting to gain ground. They're like the fighting is still continuing and everything, but the Lampblacks are like very disorganized at this point. They're very confused. They don't have a lot of equipment and funding and everything. They're starting to pull out of establishments and stuff. So the scales are starting to tip, and the Crows, as usual, are just kind of watching everything happen, dealing with their own kind of sort of succession crisis internally, while still trying to regain some of the territory they lost in this war that's going on. But that's the adjacent one. Char Hollow, the citizens of Char Hollow are relatively unaffected other than the increase in activity from the Lampblacks. You can see a lot of people are kind of like keeping an eye out on people. They look a lot more suspicious, a lot more on edge. There's like a lot of tension in the air around, as nobody's really sure what's going to happen in the next week or so. Especially after a big robbery with no real evidence of who did it. You hear some people saying that it was the Wraiths, because that's kind of like their thing, is silent, in and out, kind of stuff like that. You hear other people saying that, oh, it had to have been Ulf's fault. Like, the guy's been making big moves recently. You hear a few people mention you guys by name, but the way that you guys have been operating recently, you haven't made much of a name for yourselves personally, because you've just been working under Ulf's supervision, and he doesn't seem to be bragging about you guys. Or really telling anybody that you're involved at all.
And he doesn't show you off.
True. He's almost embarrassed to be with you.
Oh god, these weirdos. Okay.
Exhausted.
So there's not very many factories. I mean, there's a few that are active and everything in here. But as far as decommissioned ones go, there's very few. You narrow it down to 2 or 3, and then matching the number of Lampblack guards that are patrolling around, you very quickly narrow it down to a Leviathan blood refinery, or that's what it was before, but it's been shut down. So the kind of equipment that would be in here would be like stills, conveyor belts, like bottling apparatus, chemical processing equipment, like drainage stuff, like that kind of stuff is what would normally be found in here. Basically, they get the raw blood in, shipped from the docks, and then they run it through their stills and process it into a usable form. But it has been since shut down. 2 stories, but it's a very tall building. Very tall windows, but you really peeking in through the very grimy, so you don't get to see a lot of the inside, and you can't really get close because the Lampblacks patrolling around it. You can see that the second story is a series of catwalks, but the ceiling is still super tall.
Any like closed off rooms or anything that we can see?
It's a pretty open floor plan. There's not even like an office or something like that.
Is it a glass ceiling or is it?
No, it's like sheet metal. There are very tall glass windows around it. They're reinforced with this kind of like iron, not bars, but I don't remember the word for it, but the frame that they're in is pretty thick.
Okay.
And the glass seems pretty thick, judging by like how hazy and low
Because
quality
it's
it is.
Decommissioned, I'm assuming there's no like security or anything, like bells or anything on it.
As far as alarm systems go, no, there doesn't seem... You don't see any obvious signs of them.
In terms of like machinery, since it's decommissioned, would there be... I'm assuming if there were, it's not working anymore, but like, is there like remnants of machinery or anything?
You would have to... You'd have to make an action roll to get closer to slip past the Lampblack security, because they're pretty hyper vigilant right now. Like everybody's on edge, so you wouldn't be able to get up to this building easily.
Sure. Well, that's important to know.
Is there anyone inside the building right now that we can see?
Yeah, you can see some shapes walking around. You can't identify them though because of the murky glass. But you can see there is machinery inside. You don't know what kind of state, like if it just needs hooked back up to start up again, or if it's actually like broken or whatever. You know that these things usually run off of, ironically enough, Leviathan blood for it to run, or more traditionally it would burn coal, but those are not very common. You can't really tell. The construction is similar between the two, so without looking inside you won't be able to tell what it runs off of.
Are there any like oh sorry. I just lost the word. Pipes running underneath it that we can get like into a drain? No.
There's like a kind of ditch that runs alongside the road here, and there's a large metal pipe sticking out of either end of it, like a drainage kind of thing, and nothing grows in this ditch. Like you would expect some sort of like fungus or weeds to be, but it's like the earth has been salted.
That's
And
nice.
this interesting smell kind of radiates from it, and while you're sitting there watching, you see a rat kind of run down into it and drink some of the liquid that's at the bottom of it, and then just instantly die.
Amazing.
Great.
So it's a
there any
drainage
lamp
tunnel.
lights
No, they're avoiding it. There's like a
Like-
sign there with like a skull and crossbones on it.
Nice.
That's not an option.
I like dip the.
It could
tip
be,
my
but it would
foot
be dangerous.
in it. Does my
Yeah,
shoe start,
yeah,
like,
you
moving?
can walk in it. It
Okay,
just
that's fine.
Okay.
it doesn't seem like you should ingest it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Doesn't look too good to have
Let's
contact
take
your
shots, y'all.
skin or anything. Yeah, ditch water shots, industrial waste shots.
What?
And you don't know where this ditch really feeds into. Like, for all you
Yeah.
know, this could dump straight into a canal somewhere.
Well, is there any way to like get into the factory through it?
Good.
Like,
You would have to make an action roll to get anywhere near it, because the Lampblacks are patrolling around that path. Like, they would see you go down into it,
okay.
even though they're not down there themselves. It's a pretty open area.
Hmm.
Got a few electric street lights next to it.
Are they on?
Yeah. Although further up by the factory, you can see that the lights have been smashed out and candles put in their place.
Okay.
Huh.
Creepy. Oh, cause it could.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to figure out a way in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, also you see there is a kind of balcony, like a very industrial, like sheet metal balcony that runs around the top of the factory. Looks like there is some sort of, not the very top, like middle, so second floor. And you can see a pair of doors on either side. But up on this railing, there are two people patrolling. You can see they're holding guns.
Ew.
You're not sure how it'll look like in the next coming days, but that's what it looks like now.
Hmm. Well, if the leaders are going to be meeting up there, they're probably going to amp up the security, I'm sure.
I'd assume so.
Probably.
Well, hell.
Can we sit here for a while and like watch their like walking pattern? Just to kind of get.
Yeah, it doesn't go all the way around the building. It only covers 3 out of the 4 walls, so there's very rarely a time when they are out of sight of each other.
Okay.
Do we know, like, how many leaders are going to be here?
You know there's going to be 6 people
6 people.
that need to die.
Okay.
Ulf said that, you know, Bazo Baz, the leader of the Lampblacks, and then like his immediate underlings all need to die.
Do you know
Well-
how exactly this meeting's gonna go down? Like, are they gonna like eat anything or like?
No, he just knows that they're gonna meet up here and discuss stuff.
In terms of what they wear, like Lampblacks specifically, do they wear like a uniform, or is their defying like features more so like their like tattoos and
Yeah,
kinda
they
like
got like the biggest thing is their face markings with the soot and everything. But a lot of them wear these like dark gray overalls or like a button-down shirt and some pretty sturdy pants with boots. Like they're dressed in like manual labor, they're like construction type attire.
okay.
There doesn't seem to be a specific like clothing uniform, but the marks on the face. Everybody seems to be a little bit different, although they usually follow the pattern of some sort of like stripe or a sequence of stripes or lines or something on the face.
Do they switch out their guard at all while we're sitting here?
How long are you there?
For a while, probably.
Not in the time that you sit there, unless you sit there for an extended period of time.
Okay.
Hmm. Do we have any inkling of of what their tattoos are made out of? Like how they do them?
It looks like soot, because
Okay.
when they sweat, you see it kind of runs down their face. So it's nothing very resilient.
Okay.
And you said the second story is like mostly catwalks, or a series of
Yeah,
catwalks?
from what you can see through the windows, there's not really like a floor. It's more like metal walkways that crisscross throughout the whole kind of factory.
Might be disguise time, folks.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Well, if we could just get the disguises on, then we could probably get down to the height, maybe.
Yeah. We would just have to come up with, because if we don't know they switch their guard, we'll have to come up with like some excuse as to why we're going down there.
So what is the plan and what's the detail?
We also need to figure out a way to kill them.
Yeah, that's
Make it look like an accident.
how are we gonna do
I
that?
was hoping it was gonna be a closed room, because then we could just like smoke the place out.
That's what I was hoping, but
Yeah.
unless we manipulate someone into killing them and making it an inside job so the blood is off our hands, but that's a little too difficult, and I don't think I'll roll well enough to convince somebody to do that. So,
We asked this, I think. I forgot. What were the exits like again around the building?
From what you can see, there's like a big kind of garage door. There's a smaller door next to it. There's those two doors on the roof, and you can't tell from this angle if there's a back door or not. It leads into an alley. As far as adjacent buildings go, there's a few big warehouses surrounding this, and then a big apartment building around back.
Okay, just want to make sure they don't like try to flee as soon as they figure out something's up.
mm. I'm thinking we'll have to either in or like get it like directly in them or on them. And I was thinking boss man, whatever his fucking name is, it makes me laugh every time.
Also, boss.
Yeah. He really likes like fancy alcohol and like whiskey and stuff, so
Yeah,
I
he
was
loves
thinking
whiskey.
we could like pretend like we're delivering whiskey to him in really good disguises, so they're not like, oh, you're not a Lampblack, what the fuck, and then poison the whiskey somehow and he drinks it and like shares it with his best buddies. But there's a lot that can go wrong with that plan, but that is my only idea right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be right back as you discuss.
Scared guy.
Yeah, this is really stressful.
Any of this liquid stuff is flammable.
Oh, yeah.
We light up the tunnel, then.
My concern is like with fire, it needs to be something fast And
Yeah.
so that is hard to run away from. Because with fire, fire is a good idea, but I also am worried that they'll be able to escape.
I mean, at that point, we just shoot him. And then...
Yeah, that's true. But then
It would not look like an accident.
it would
Yeah.
not look like an accident. But then
They
their
look too
remains would
close
be
into it.
charred to death.
Hopefully, yeah.
But people would hear like gunshots and shit,
Ah,
and like that would be a
that's
lot.
silence thing. I don't think I do.
It would be the easiest thing, like the most ideal way would to be like covertly kill them in a way they don't expect, and then like fucking destroy their bodies so they can't do like autopsies or anything.
Well, once we kill them, the crows are gonna come. So,
Oh, that's right.
no
This
matter
isn't
the
like
time.
Death Seekers.
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
okay.
you are gonna have to worry about that when they die.
So we can't be like in plain sight either. That's gonna be stupid. I do think whatever method of murder we decide to go with, we should at least attempt disguises, just because they're so, if they see outsiders around, they're gonna be
Yeah.
immediately, like suspicious and think something's going on. So
Yeah, I need to at least try to have a cover at first.
yeah, we need like a story as to why we're there, and probably be a good idea to like come up with like people that will like are like the person we are and like our backgrounds and stuff. But I don't know, this is tricky.
Yeah, okay.
So the floor plan was wide open, so like noxious gas wouldn't work. Like I guess
Yeah,
if
you
it were
think
like,
you think they could easily break a window too.
oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's pretty sturdy, but not that sturdy.
What if like Draven could make like a gas that's like undetectable, kind of like carbon monoxide,
Oh, like something invisible that they.
like, and they don't know they're breathing it in, and then they just collapse.
Okay. He could go see Stasi about that. She's an apothecary. She might know something.
Yeah.
Uh,
Unless
Yeah,
they
you
have a
think you
carbon
would need
monoxide.
a lot of gas though, because it's a pretty
Yeah.
big building.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we do have a lot of coin from that friggin' job, so if you need to pay for something, yeah, the best bet I think we have is gas that is like undetectable, like carbon monoxide bomb, or they also need prolonged exposure, I guess, if it's
War crimes.
or like poisoning something they directly ingest, or touch them with something, but that's hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are contact poisons, where if you get it on your skin, it poisons you.
That's an option.
Is that the stuff in the sewer that you talked about, or the ditch, or is that...
You think that what's in the ditch is industrial waste,
Okay.
byproduct of processing Leviathan blood.
Okay.
Okay. I wish we knew more about these other leaders. I guess we could. I don't know if it would be useful to try to figure out anything about them, but Ira could disguise herself as one of, like, kill one of them and then like sneak in and disguise herself. But
Ooh,
that's
Oof,
really
that's risky.
yeah, I think he'd notice because they're like they work under him.
Yeah, they're his immediate.
Yeah.
You weren't a woman last time.
Look, I go by Ira now.
She transitioned.
It's true.
Okay, so I think we should either decide to go with gas, concentrated gas, and a lot of gas, or poison alcohol and deliver it to him and be like, "Hey, here's your alcohol."
Well, if we're doing gas, well, first we have to figure out how we're gonna pump it into the room, and also like, it's gonna be a lot of gas, so there's gonna be like huge containers, probably, right? If
Yeah.
we're filling up an entire.
Unless it's like one of those aerosols.
Do they know how to compress gases in this world?
It's like Victorian era.
Yeah.
Got electricity.
You could just
Have to have air.
set the building on fire.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but
Good.
you could.
No, I
you
know.
could-
Yeah.
You could escape so easily.
Not if we shoot him.
Yeah.
But the gunshots.
Ah.
I was thinking about doing something with my ghost ward ability, but that's too risky too. There's no chance. There's no guaranteed chance they'll die from that.
That would be cool though. That would be
Yeah.
nice. Let me look at my abilities.
I'm wondering, like, if we get some of that industrial goop and, like, if we bring glasses with some whiskey and, like, put it in the glasses so it looks like maybe it just got dirty in the warehouse or something. But
That's a good idea.
that rat died immediately after taking a lick of it. I wonder if it would do that to a person.
Yeah, I mean, it would certainly depend on how much they ingest, because they're rats.
Yeah.
But if we put a lot in there, they would probably die. That is a good
There's
idea.
also no guarantee that they'll drink it though.
That's true, and also if one person drinks before another person and that person dies,
Yeah, they'll be like.
that's all. They're gonna be like, wait, hold on a minute. So it has to be. We have to kill them all at once.
All at once,
Otherwise,
yeah.
it's gonna be like. Contact poison is another option. We can get like fucking darts or something and like shoot them all at
We'd have
once.
to get into the building too for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Not let anybody see
Get
us
those like
with
you
those
know like
shooting
how
darts.
cranberry farmers have those boots that like go up to like galoshes, but like no, I don't know what
So
they're
you don't
called.
get the
They go all
spiders
the
on
way
you?
up to like their hips.
Waiters.
Yes, those. We can get gators and walk through the sewage. This
Could.
is hard.
Yeah, this is really hard.
Either way, I think we're going to have to get into the building just because we're doing a lot of close contact stuff.
Yeah.
But sneaking is our specialty, so... Well, not mine, but everyone else's.
Yeah, there's also a bunch of machinery and equipment that's still in the factory as well.
What do I know about that machinery?
Yeah, so you would know that to refine Leviathan blood, there's a lot of stills, like distillery, like type things that you need to process it through, some chemicals that you need to mix it with. So you think, judging from how you know Leviathan blood is refined, you know there would be at least a few stills, maybe a bunch of vats with or without chemicals, belts, conveyor belts and stuff that the bottles go on and all that stuff. And through the window you can see a bunch of chains hanging from the ceiling as well to like suspend machinery, stuff like that.
Unless I can figure out specifically what those. I mean, if it's a decommissioned factory, those vats would be like empty. Probably.
You're not sure. There might be still some stuff left in there.
And there's no guarantee I can do anything with that, anyways. Yeah. Okay.
But if there's stuff left in there,
Mhm.
then the gas poisoning would be super believable. If like some chemical mishap happened, then they all died. So we can do something where we poison them.
Do I know if there is like a way that I can like transport enough gas to the warehouse to like pump it in there? Is it feasible or?
If you want to fill the whole warehouse with gas, you're gonna need a few pretty big canisters, like person size canisters, like 2 or 3 of those. So you could rig up a pump or something if you made sure to like block all of the exits and like potential places it could filter out.
Yeah.
You think it would take 2 to 3 big canisters to pump it in? Which you could try. You would have to figure out how you get the canisters and pump equipment in there.
Yeah. That would be hard.
Yeah, whatever we do ain't gonna be easy. It's just what's the most feasible.
Yeah.
Or the most exciting, because we're a little sexy group who likes to have a little fun.
That's fun sometimes.
What?
At least me. I like to have fun. I think gas is a good idea.
I just don't know if we'd be able to fill it up in time for them not to notice something's up.
Yeah.
But if it's like a, you know, people don't know they're dying of carbon monoxide until they're dead. Because it doesn't have an odor or anything. They're just
Yeah.
like, oh. And then they pass out and then they die.
How long does Draven think it would take to do?
To pump it in depends on the kind of pump you have, how good it is. Minimum, like an hour.
We don't know how long they're going to be meeting for, do we?
Probably forever. I think we would meet longer than an hour, but also, do we know what time they're meeting? We do know what time they're meeting.
Evening,
okay.
Yeah.
We could get there like before they're supposed to start and like pre-game and fill the factory up with gas.
As long as we can get the canisters past the guards.
That would also be they'd have to get in somehow, and that's opening a door outside.
Yeah, that's true.
Just gonna let out a lot of it.
And we'd also want to make sure we're not also in there with the gas.
Oh, that'd be
We'll also-
Why not?
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die. Apparently that's a really peaceful way to go. You just fall asleep.
A lot of people kill themselves that way.
Yeah. Wah, wah,
The
so
old
you'll
car
fall-
in the garage.
Yep. Well, there's a lot of things that could go wrong, but let's think about what could go right. They could die.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Cool.
Hey. Okay.
So you're going with the pump gas and do it.
Probably grab a bottle of poisoned whiskey just in case. Or
Yeah.
something. 'Cause, I mean,
We
if
can
the
have-
gas doesn't.
We can have 3 plans. First plan, gas. And that fails, whiskey. If that fails, blow them the fuck up and get out of there.
Alright, so sure. You want to do the engagement roll?
Oh boy.
I can do it.
Alright. Engagement roll. Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
Yeah, we're murdering leaders.
Is it overly complex or contingent on many factors?
Yeah.
Does it expose a vulnerability of the target or hit where they're weakest?
Their lives.
Got all their leaders in one place.
That's true. Do they have any particular defenses against this? No, not against war crimes. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for the operation?
No.
Stasia could, if she knows anything about poison gas, like invisible.
Okay. Are any enemies or rivals interfering in this operation? None that you know of. Alright. Roll 2D. Who is it?
Me. Goody.
Alright. Mixed result. You're in a risky position when the action starts. Alright. So what's the beginning of this look like?
Do we think we want to get in through the pipe to then pump it up through the sewer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then that closes off that exit too, if we're like directly spraying from there.
Imagine this. 3 people in a sewer.
Again.
Well, not yet, because I think we have to sneak past other people.
Well,
However,
we should get disguises on. To be like-
Yeah.
3 people covered in soot.
Alright.
Wearing overalls. from
So you
Target.
guys, that's easy to get. You could easily get some like workers attire and put some stuff on your
from
face.
Target.
Yeah, yeah, you go down to
They have
Target.
Victorian
It says
Target here.
queer on it.
In
The
Embers, it's
straps
called
are rainbow.
Target.
Yeah.
They
Wearing a
look at us and
binder.
we're just like, Pride Month.
Dirty. We have to be dirt. We have to be covered in soot.
Yeah.
And like we also have to be tatted with soot. So like Ira's
Yeah.
gonna take like her
If
3
you say
fingers
it's
and cover them in
tatted.
soot and just, like
Yeah.
You
do
also
like
gotta
a
be like dressed as workers too, like
Yeah.
blue collar.
All right. So
she's gonna like also tie up her hair. Like she's gonna make herself look like a dude, essentially.
sounds good.
I'm sticking a hat on so people can't see my
Like a
red ass
newsy
hair.
hat. You guys look like a bunch of chimney sweeps.
Chimney, chim.
All right. So how do you get the gas then? And how are you transporting it?
How many canisters is it gonna do? Does Draven know how many canisters?
Depends on who you are getting it from, how you're getting it, and in what form you're getting it.
I would like to get it like as compact as possible.
Okay.
Just
Who
to
are
make
you
more
getting it from, or where are you getting it from?
Damn. Depends. With Stasia, I would at least try to ask Stasia first if she would know something about that.
Apothecary. So yeah, you could go and see if in a flashback and see if she knows where you could get some deadly compressed gas. She doesn't have any on hand, although she says that a lab in a university in Charter Hall has been doing some experiments with toxic gases, and that you could steal some of their canisters.
Is that doable?
You could try.
Okay. What would I roll for that?
Is it just you going?
Is it just me going? You guys want to come along? Quick little mini heist.
Mini eyes.
I don't know how useful I'd be, but I can go along if you want me.
All right.
Yeah.
So stealing this is going to be relatively complex. So you'll take 2 stress for this flashback.
All right.
But as you guys are walking with however you get the canisters, we flash back to you guys outside of this university in Char Hollow. It's a big 5-story brick building, a few glass windows around. It's got a flat roof. Somewhere in here there's a lab with toxic gas canisters being used for some sort of experiment. What do you do? The building itself doesn't look like it has security, but there are patrols of bluecoats going around because it's Charter Hall, so.
Is that the gas we need? Or is
I
it like,
don't know what
is
other
it-
gas.
Yeah. Or is it just like some experimental gas?
Stasia said that it was some sort of deadly gas that they were using for experiments.
Okay. Should I try to risk, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where else we're gonna get it, so
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
risk.
so there doesn't seem to be a lot of guards around, other than the bluecoats outside. The main door is locked, though.
Okay. I will try to unlock it. Tinker, right? Yep. Sure.
Sure.
Risky standard.
Yep.
Please God.
Okay, yeah, you get this door open pretty quick, although as you poke your head inside and shut the door behind you, it is a maze of corridors and rooms. There's not a lot of signage either. Everything's very musty and dusty, a lot of old wood, yellowish wallpaper.
Like a completely separate heist now. I guess how do I phrase this? I guess just try to look for it. Were there doors?
Yeah, there's a bunch of doors.
Okay, I guess I'll just try to like slowly like peek in each door until I figure out which room
Yeah, sure. You clear all of the first floor and you don't find anything. You go up to the
Okay.
second and you start opening doors and you see footsteps and a light coming down the hallway.
Oh fuck me. Which end of the hallway? The one that I came from? Or
Uh, yeah, it's just like a bunch of parallel corridors, so just from some end of it.
I'm. Can I like try to double back downstairs, or is that where it's coming from?
It's just walking. It's about to round a corner. You can see a light. You're like in the middle of the hallway trying doors.
Okay, so like, where is the light coming from, like relative to me, and or me?
You're in
and
the
stair-
middle of the hallway, and on one end of the hallway, there's a light about to round a corner.
Okay, I'm confused here. So
Somebody's
there's
about to
no-
walk around a corner on into the hallway that you're standing in.
All right, I'm just gonna try and sneak to the closest door I can then.
All right,
Quietly close by.
open and close the door. There's a window on this door, but it's pretty hazy, so you can't see through it very well. But you find yourself in some sort of office. There's a bunch of equipment on one side of the wall, like glass stills and tubes and pipes and everything. A ton of papers on the desk, even more scattered across the workbench and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find like maybe somewhere away from the window of the door until the footsteps go away.
Okay. Yeah, through the haze of the window, you can see there is an elderly, it looks like security guard walking around with a little lantern, just patrolling the hallways.
I'm gonna wait for him to be gone.
Yep, he eventually turns a corner, and you're good.
I'm gonna slowly slip out and continue.
All right, make an action roll to see if you can evade him on this next floor while you search, because he'll be patrolling around.
Okay, so that's prowl,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Okay. Risky standard.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. So
Oh my
you
God.
you manage to evade this guy. It's not very hard, and you make it up to the third floor. You didn't find anything on the second. However, once you get up to the second floor, you hear voices and you see a light on from one door down the hall, and there are people talking inside of this room. And you hear like a hissing noise
I don't think this is gonna
intermittently
work out.
and the hum of machinery.
Is there a way I can like stow myself away somewhere, like until I don't know, until they go away? Just wait for them to leave or something, or
Yeah, you're not sure how long they're gonna be here though.
I feel out of my element right now. I'm just gonna do that.
All right, you're gonna pick a classroom and hide in there.
Yeah, if there's like a closet or something.
Okay.
Hide in the closet, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so 3 hours is gonna pass of you being in this closet. You have to pee so bad. And eventually the lights go out and you hear the machine shutting down, and then voices talk, and then the door closes and locks, and the people walk away.
That's fine. All right. Once the coast is clear, I'm gonna try and pick lock that door.
All right.
Pick lock.
Fuck.
Lock it. I'm very stressed right now. This is not what I usually do. Fuck me.
All right. You try to get down to it and pick this lock, but you are unable to. It is too advanced for you.
God. Well,
And at this point, you hear, "Hey, who are you?" And you can see that guard as is kind of like holding his light up, shining it in your face.
fuck, I forgot my accent for a second. Hang on.
Iconic.
Well, I was trying to look for my professor's office, but I just realized it's after hours, so kind of a waste of time for me.
make a roll.
Oh
Sure.
God. Oh, I'm terrible at this.
You want to
dude.
push
This
yourself?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna be very stressed after this. Is that one?
It's plus
die,
2
one
stress, and you gain
plus
1d.
1d. Okay, risky standard.
Says, well, there aren't any offices on this floor. There's only laboratories. Can I help you find the exit or something?
I suppose you could.
All right. Yep, well, I was wondering if you were with the researchers you just left, he says as he's like leading you towards the stairs. They were up here all night working on that thing over there.
Too bad I missed him.
Why, are you with them?
No, I had a question about a paper I was working on, but
Oh,
I didn't know.
well, I'm sure you can talk to him in the morning. I'm not really supposed to let people up here, yeah, but they, they always work late, so we worked out an arrangement.
Well, especially if excuse me. I suppose I should be going then.
Yeah, I mean, we could always work out some sort of arrangement as well if you ever wanted to visit the lab after hours. And he's holding his hand out to you.
Holding his what?
He's holding his hand out to you, like palm
okay,
up.
I'll like palm up. Oh, like in what manner?
He said, well, we might be able to work out an arrangement for you to visit the building after hours like I did with them. He's implying that he'll take a bribe to let you stay here.
Oh, I'm slow, but Draven would have gotten that.
Yeah, Draven would
yeah,
have gotten
sure.
that. Alright, it'll take a coin.
A coin. Okay, I will give a coin.
You have a nice stay, Professor. And he tips his hat to you and leaves.
Little lady.
All right. Since when he's gone, can I try the door again?
Yeah, it's still locked.
Okay. Oh,
And you don't think that you can pick the lock. You'd have to find some way else to get in.
oh, I could have asked him if, well. Okay. Did it look like there was any other way into this lab other than?
As far as other entrances, no.
Crap. Okay. This is all a lot. Could I do like a flashback and a flashback?
Yeah.
Go back to that one room, that office that I was in. Was there like a key or something in there? That I saw?
Yeah, you could have searched the desk, yeah, and there would have been some sort of key ring in there.
Okay, I would have probably grabbed that then.
Alright.
Is that more stress?
Yeah, that's a stress.
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna try those keys then.
We're 3 layers deep. It takes you a few tries, but eventually you find one that works and swing the door open.
All right.
You see they have 5 large metal and glass canisters with this level indicator on them that is completely full, attached to a series of pipes and tubes and everything that go into various scientific instruments and vials and everything all around here. Each canister is about half as tall as you are. There's also various like carts and like what do you call them? The things that you use to lift boxes with and stuff like that.
All right. I'm gonna make sure the door behind me is shut and locked
Yeah.
first, and then I'm gonna try filling up the canisters with that gas.
Yeah, they're already full, but they are connected to like machinery and stuff.
Oh, I
You'll-
mean the can. Wait, did I have canisters on me already?
No, the canisters that you're
Oh.
gonna need are really big.
Okay.
The gas is already in the canisters. They're just hooked up to these machines.
Oh, I thought I had like smaller canisters for some reason. Okay.
That
I'll
wouldn't
try-
cut it. You can't carry enough of it.
Alright.
It's
So
pretty
they're
heavy duty.
half as tall as me. And how many am I gonna need?
You're gonna
Fill
need
up
3 to fill up the
3.
factory.
Do I think I can carry these? If they're half as tall as me?
Not by hand, but there are
Actually-
various carts and stuff around here.
Okay. Well, Ira is with me, or I don't know if Ira's with me, or she went outside.
Wherever you want her to be.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
they'll look
just-
out.
I will disconnect these canisters safely from their machines and try to load them up on a wood
Yeah,
cart.
you would know that. You would know a safe way to disconnect them. You've been around machines enough.
I'm hoping there is like an elevator in this building too. Hopefully.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's all
How
stairs.
about the window?
All right. I'll try to make my. God, is there? I'll try to make my way outside as stealthily as possible.
All right.
I bribe that guard, but I'll still try to like stay out of his way a little bit.
All right, make a roll. Meanwhile, outside, Ira, a pair of blue coats have come up to you and they're chatting you up. They're like, "Hey, haven't we seen you around town?"
No.
I swear, hey, isn't that the girl that Aldo was talking about back at the bar there? Went out to dinner with her or something.
It depends on what you heard about that person.
I mean, he said you were pretty good lay.
Then yes, that is me.
Oh, that is you! At this point, Ira, over your shoulder, when you turn to look, you see Draven coming out pushing a cart with all these canisters of gas.
I would probably like. If I see the blue coats, I'd probably be like, kind of, pull back a little bit.
All right.
No.
You're trying to distract him. Yeah. Like, so, when can we have a dinner together, Although, we haven't seen you around the restaurant in a while.
I got well, that's a long story, gentlemen. I
The lady
am not
doesn't
allowed there anymore.
What?
Why would you
Oh,
tell them that?
Well, why is that?
I'm too hot.
You're too hot.
Yes.
Well, you making the owner jealous or something?
Yes.
Huh.
His wife wanted to bang me, and he got jealous and kicked me out.
Well, did you?
Did I bang his wife?
Yeah.
Yes, and I made her eggs afterwards.
They laugh. Well, you have a nice day, miss.
You too, gentlemen.
They walk by. Signal to Draven. Comes out with the cart.
All clear.
How are we gonna get these through the city to our base?
Pray.
Is there a canal nearby that we could have like maybe hired a gondola, maybe?
Yeah, that's one way to transport things. There's also the carriages that go around the town that Ulf can get you one of those as well.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that, or you could hire a gondolier or whatever.
Do the
There's all
carriages
sorts.
require coin, or
Uh,
I mean, we're doing this kind of for Ulf, so
yeah, I mean, Ulf could get you the same one that you guys used for the
okay.
previous job. That one's already available to you.
All right, we'll use that.
Yeah, so you could have Asher pull up in that carriage and load him in there.
Hello.
And then fast forward to you guys in the carriage, back in the present with the gas in the back with whatever pumping equipment I'm sure you could find in the back. Heading up towards this place. You guys wanted to get here before they all arrived? Like an hour beforehand?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so you're here an hour before. What do you do?
Pray. Alright, gentlemen, this is it.
Do any of them have like bags or anything that they're carrying around, like for their guns and stuff, like big duffel bags?
No, they're wearing them openly.
Hell.
Open carry!
Any like equipment stuff that they're keeping with them though.
I mean, some of them have like a little like fanny pack, or whatever. Nothing official, nothing in any official capacity. You see, it's a lot of they're either like holding a rifle, they have something holstered at their hip or sheathed at their hip or on their back. They're pretty openly showing their weapons to dissuade people from approaching.
We were gonna go in the sewer, right?
So they have a
We're
pretty
not
clear
down there.
view of that ditch from where you are. And I assume that you're kind of like pulled on the side of the road here in your carriage, or like you're driving by in the carriage with the canisters in the back.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay.
Asher have gone to see where the other side of that pipe goes, like the other break, because you said like there was another piece of pipe that like went somewhere else, right?
The pipe goes like, there's like a kind of bridge that goes across the ditch, and it goes through that. It's like a T. So one goes out one side of the bridge, the other goes out the other, and then there's something leading up into the factory.
Okay.
So do you want to flash back to seeing where that goes?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So give me an action roll to avoid the detection of the guards.
It's like prowl or something.
Sure.
Risky standards.
Yep. All right.
Ooh.
Before you can get in there, you are shooed away by the guards. So
Yeah.
you weren't able to get a good look at it.
I'm going.
They're like, nothing for you down there. If you drink that water, you'll die.
Oh, what if that's what I'm after?
I can do that for you. Pats his gun.
Well, not that way. That's a little bit less fun. I'll walk away.
Yeah, so you didn't get a good look. You don't know what it's like in there.
Well, because I was kind of thinking if we could just like get to the other side of the pipe and then just carry the, like wherever the pipe exits out of, like into canals or something, and then.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just a ditch. There's no pipe that leads. It looks like the factory just drains directly into this ditch.
Nice. Okay. For the.
So there's no pipe on either end of the ditch?
Yeah, pretty much. Like the pipe is the only pipe that's on either side of the ditch is just enough to channel whatever fluid was previously running through it.
That changes a lot of things.
So like here's the bridge, here's the ditch, and then like here's the factory. So the pipe is like here.
Oh.
Here. It's one of this is underground obviously, but it looks like this. It's a big T. Kind of looks like an IED actually.
Oh man. Okay.
Fuck.
So yeah, you don't have a lot of pipe to work with there.
Mm-hmm.
Such is life.
Plus,
Yeah.
Plus they're watching us, so.
Plus they can see the ditch. Yeah.
How tall is the ditch again? Like.
It's a good like 4 or 5 feet deep.
Army crawl.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If we go down the street far enough and then just like crawl through
Well,
the ditch the whole way.
But you got to get the canisters down there.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like roll it in front of us and like.
We also want to make sure that nasty sewer shit doesn't.
Yeah. Well, let's be more careful once we're up there. It shouldn't like eat through anything because it's just.
Yeah, it doesn't seem corrosive. It just seems toxic.
We just don't want to touch it.
Oh, if it looks like if it's that T thing, we want to make sure if we're gonna pump the gas in, we want to make sure the other side.
Well, I was saying we go through the pipe up to the factory and pump it directly into a vent.
Can we fit? I wasn't sure.
Oh yeah, the pipe's big.
Oh, okay. I thought
You can like crouch, like you can bend over, like bend over.
I was thinking if we just go through the pipe all the way up to the factory and like stick it up into the floor grate or something. and then-
Yeah. Okay. That might work if we can pull it off.
So how are you gonna get the canisters down into the ditch?
Good question.
Just like have Asher jump down and you guys hand it down to him.
With the people watching.
With the people watching.
Well, I'm saying,
yeah.
how far down the street can we go?
Yeah.
Like, cause I don't think
Oh,
we're
you
just
want to
gonna
like
crawl
get
all the
in
way
the
down.
ditch? You can go like a block down. The ditch goes that far.
Yeah.
You guys would just have to like time it properly so that the people patrolling on this, because the people on the second floor could see down into it, but they aren't always looking. They're like walking around. So
What's the window of opportunity there?
oh, you could, with some observation that we could flash back to, you could do it.
Okay.
It just takes time more than anything to memorize their patterns.
I was gonna say, while those two were doing that, Asher could have watched.
Yeah, sure.
Like, camped out on a building across the street or something and, like, just...
Yeah, sure. You can pay 1 stress to know the routes.
Okay.
Sounds good. So you're gonna pull off onto the side about a block down, climb down into the ditch, and start rolling the canisters.
Quietly, if we can.
Alright. Do you guys have any sort of, like, covering for yourselves, or anything, or are you just gonna
we're
get
in, like, all
filthy?
gray clothes. And
Yeah.
stuff.
You're just gonna take the industrial waste straight to the clothes.
I mean, if we found rubber overalls, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get like waders like up to your waist.
Wear some gloves, have like a high-collared shirt.
Yeah, make sure it doesn't touch your skin. Yeah, sure. Is everybody, are all 3 of you in this ditch, each rolling a canister then?
Sure.
All right.
It's
So-
the stupidest fucking thing. Someone
You're
just
all
looks
like-
out their window and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Those cool sure is getting weird. Yeah, so I think Asher would need to go first since he was the one that memorized the patrol routes.
Or, yeah.
So that he can like stop when they need to stop and all that. Sure, so you start rolling, you get into there's the tense moment when you emerge into view for a second. Asher stops everybody. A guard walks around the other side of the building and you go, go, go! Everybody's rolling their canisters. I assume that Draven, you're carrying like the pump equipment in your backpack or something.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 2 load, so it's heavy equipment. I assume that you were going light. You guys always go light.
Well, I mean, if we're trying to avoid detection.
Yeah.
Imagine avoiding detection.
So true.
You said that was heavy?
It's 2 boxes of load for that equipment.
Okay.
So you only have 1 box of load left. If
Okay,
you're
what would I mark? What would I mark for that? Like
just you can just mark a large weapon since that's 2 boxes.
Yeah, okay, fine. It is a large weapon.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of a weapon, yeah. So with a little bit of timing and a little bit of luck, you make your way into that T pipe, and you can see that it goes back towards the factory. And you start dragging your canisters of gas up to it. And now that you're
Bang against the sides.
yeah, make sure that
Oh.
you're like trudging through this black sludge that kind of has the consistency of tar, and it smells like rotting fish.
Face mask on.
Yeah, it's bad. Slime is like dripping from the ceiling onto you, and
Yeah.
you get closer to the factory, and up above you can see there's a grate, a network of grates, and you see this pipe actually continues through the entire bottom part of the factory with drains that kind of lead into it. You think that this was a overflow drain. If anything spilled, this network of channels would route the toxic waste out and into the street. Or into that drainage ditch. So there's all sorts of openings up into the factory floor.
Okay.
Is there
But
anything that would give like a couple pieces of like tarp or like cloth that we could tape up to the bottoms of these grates?
yeah, you could have Well, the grates only come out through this pipe. Like that's
No,
the
I know,
exit.
but just like not letting out any gas through the.
Oh yeah.
Like just make it so that only one grate has an opening.
Oh yeah, you could like move through and block all
Yeah.
the grates. Yeah. Make a roll for that because you can hear people patrolling upstairs, guards. And putting up a tarp is not a quiet task.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take you a long time if it's only you doing it.
I can help.
Yeah, if you wanna get it done before everybody arrives, you're gonna need at least one other person doing it too.
Is this a group roll or is this a?
Yeah. Who's leading the roll?
I guess it's
Which one of you?
Tinker,
I
maybe?
can. Oh, yeah, if you want. I
Okay.
don't have much of that, but yeah.
Oh, what if you have something else that might?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do you want to push yourself?
I'm already at 4 stress right now. Do I
What
want
am
to?
I?
You have
You know what? Yeah. 2 stress.
Are you gonna lead the roll?
Yeah, I can lead the roll. Is this risky standard? I always ask.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
thank God.
Damn, that
nice.
sucks.
All right. Well, you take 1 stress, Draven.
I'm
sorry.
From another trauma.
But with Asher's help, you get all the tarps put up. You think you have it pretty sealed pretty tight. You use some adhesive to block off all the vents, and now you have. In the meantime, I assume Ira was setting up the pump with all the canisters attaching the tube up to the remaining grate. And it's at this point that you hear a lot of talking and you hear carriages rolling up ahead above you. It seems everybody is starting to arrive.
Sorry. Coughing. How loud was the pump when I was in the universe? Would it be noticeable to them, do I think?
It will sound like some sort of machinery is running. Unless you dampen it with something.
I could probably.
Or you could have gotten a hand pump kind of pump and not a powered one. That one would be basically completely silent, but it would take you twice as long to get all the gas into the building.
Okay. What if we had more than one hand pump?
Yeah, if everybody does it. But all of you would have to continuously do that in order to get a lethal amount of gas in. Like, nobody could do anything else but pump.
Okay.
Butt pump.
But,
Butt pump.
Butt
I
pump.
know it.
well,
So true. We're all very familiar with butt pump.
I feel like we're in a relatively good spot, at least for now, so...
Sure.
Would that be a good move, you think, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So each of you pumps a canister.
Yeah.
Alright. So you're gonna wait until everybody's, all the people are in there and then let her rip. Silent but deadly.
Wait till they shut the door and then.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. You hear there's like a bunch of formalities being exchanged above, like greetings and all that. What are you doing?
Water shots.
Alright. And you hear that big garage door open as people come in, and it is the vibes are bad. People are upset. You hear the familiar face of Bazo Baz being like, I never should have slept with that secretary. I knew that she had a weird vibe about her. And you hear another voice like, yeah, boss, I really don't get why you just sleep with anybody, really, and it's kind of a problem. It's like, yeah, I know it's a problem. We don't need to talk about that right now. And they gather around, and you actually hear a familiar voice. You hear Joshua's voice above.
I don't know who.
Oh, it's your boy.
When Joshua met Sally.
You hear him saying, our suppliers have cut us off from basically all drugs. we're running dangerously low on our supplies.
I know how it is.
They're asking for upfront collateral that we just are not able to give right now. The whole operation's falling apart. What do we do? Another guy says, you hear a female voice say, "Yeah, we're having to ramp up our extortion efforts with the shops around town, and people are starting to get anxious. Ulf is already offering them protection from us, and a lot of them have taken it. So we're not on a good position on that front either." And there is a lot of mumbling, and then you hear somebody say, "All right, enough. What are we gonna do about it then?" And you hear chairs like scooting into place, and you hear liquid being poured into glasses, and glass clinking together.
Shot.
Yeah, and then various drinking noises.
Start pumping.
Yeah, are you gonna start now?
Ash is already going.
Yeah,
Alright.
okay. Draven's gonna go too. 'Cause it's...
Second that garage door closed. Then.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you guys can still hear footsteps above, but you guess that those are like guards.
Like that Mario Party.
Yeah,
Mario.
mashing buttons.
No, you gotta use those motion controls.
Oh yeah, true.
All the jerk off games.
And if you fail, you go, "Wow!" very loud, and they hear you.
And then...
Incredible.
All right, so you start pumping the room full of this gas.
I don't know why I was thinking it was like those little pumps for like balloons or something.
No, it's like a big like plunger attached to
Oh.
each canister.
Airing up a bike tire, yeah.
Yeah. So you start pumping this gas in, and you hear them discussing. They're like, they're basically like, where can we get more money? Are we gonna move to a safe house? Like, where should we go and all that stuff. Like, you hear mention of a safe house of theirs at the docks in a old unused Leviathan hunter ship that's still like floating in the harbor, and they are discussing whether they should fall back to there and just kind of like try to restart the gang from the ground up, you know, get back into it from the beginning. Somebody's like, "No, I don't want to lose all the progress that we've made so far," and all that. And then you hear, "Somebody wake Joshua up. What are you doing sleeping?" And they like kind of, you hear like a slapping noise, like, "Oh, sorry, what were we talking about again?" Like, "Oh, come on, his brain's fried from all the drugs. Get him awake."
Yeah. Okay.
And the discussions continue.
How close is the vent to this table, this group?
Judging from their voices, they're kind of like in the middle of the floor, and yours is near the entrance.
Okay.
So it's gonna take a bit for it to kind of percolate.
Uh-oh.
But the conversation's starting to slow down as you have like a quarter of gas left in each of your tanks, and you've stopped hearing a few voices for now, and then you hear a lot of footsteps above you, and you hear shouts.
Oh, hell.
Are they saying anything?
You hear something like, get down," and "Oh God, it's the feds."
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
The feds.
Oh,
What?
well, shit.
Why?
Wait, why are there cops here?
Yeah, what the hell? I thought this was supposed to be like secret.
Not anymore.
There is a couple of gunshots that go off, and you don't hear any bells though. You hear more shouts and kind of like a struggle up above, and you hear a very like slurred like, "What's going on out there?" coming from inside of the factory. Like, "Maybe we should check it out." Just keep pumping. You're about a tenth of the way, and you hear, all right, breaching charges set. You hear it from up above.
Oh no.
Fuck.
In the distance,
Gas is flammable.
you hear two bells ring out. Bong, bong. And you hear one of the blue ghosts go, what the heck's going on? People aren't supposed to be dying already. And you hear, all right, get us in there. And
shit. That was them.
you hear like a fuse going.
How much more gas do we got?
You're almost done.
Just as fast as we can. We gotta get the fuck out of this,
Yeah.
this tube.
You hear
One
that
second, we
fuse
finish.
going down.
Whole thing.
And you hear another bell, and you hear, what the hell's going on in there? Are they killing each other or something? And then there is an explosion as the entire up above through the grate, there's just a fireball that just consumes the inside of the factory. The backdraft
Oh.
incinerates your tarps instantly, and flames start to shoot
Get out,
down
get
the
out.
tube at you,
Go, go, go.
straight towards these pressurized containers.
Oh,
What do you do?
running.
Sprint.
All right,
Grab the container and get the fuck.
you're gonna grab the containers.
Do we want to? I don't care if we don't.
Yeah,
They'll
probably.
slow us down.
Okay.
Unless we can disconnect the hose from the containers. Can we do that in time? Maybe?
That will stop the containers from exploding, but there is still a gout of fire that will be
We got
shooting
Let's
down
just
here.
run. Let's just run. Let's run.
Yeah.
Let's run.
Just run? Alright. You guys start running down the tunnel as this fire is warming towards you. You hear a and then an explosion as it's like fireworks, like pop, 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 as your canisters explode, sending
Oh, there's
shards
no
of
evidence now.
shrapnel into your backs. You will all take level 2 harm.
no.
Shrapnel in the back. Unless you would choose to resist that, as more and more bells
Alright.
chime in the distance.
I can resist.
How much stress is that to resist?
Depends. You roll you roll whatever, you subtract the highest result from 6, and that's how much stress you take. So if you
I'm
roll
not gonna risk it. I'll just take the.
all right, you're getting your back shredded by shrapnel.
Yeah, I can't take the stress right now.
All right, are you resisting?
Yeah.
How do you avoid the exploding canisters?
Can I like
After
the deck
takes
and
most
like
of it.
well no, then I'd have to fuck.
I mean, like, could I like say that Asher would have like pushed her more in front of him?
Yeah, like shield her with his body. Yeah, you could do
Get
that.
down, Mr. President.
Yeah,
Get down.
you could do that. Yeah, but that's a different kind of
Oh, no,
action.
okay.
It's protect. You step in to face a consequence that one of your teammates would otherwise face. You suffer it instead of them. You may roll to resist it as normal. You already described how you intervened, so unless you wanted to resist it, you're about to take level 2 harm shrapnel in the back.
Aw, double shrapnel.
You can get
No,
Draven.
it's
What?
Because Draven's gonna get shrapnel anyways. You can just get in front of Draven. He'll take Draven.
Well, then that's you taking.
Oh, just
3
take the
levels.
whole thing for everybody.
Oh no.
I mean, unless you had another resist, Jill, I could do that.
I can resist anything. Like, I don't have any stress right now.
Okay.
I'll resist.
All right. How do you avoid this?
Spider-Man crawl on the ceiling. No. How can I dodge something that's in a tunnel? Keep running.
Push yourself up against the wall for a second.
Yeah, I could do that. I could try to like maneuver myself out of the way as
Yeah.
I
Sure.
like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So roll whatever attribute you're using for that. So the other two, you guys are just gonna take it.
Mm.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay. you hear bells and klaxons in the distance. So you will take 2 stress as you press yourself up. You still get a big piece of it in your leg, but that is level 1 harm. Lacerated leg.
Where would mark harm?
The blood drops underneath your load.
Oh.
You can click on it to expand it and then type in level 1 lacerated leg. And up above, the fire rages on as you see the fire is spreading down the pipe. It seems that this industrial waste, which is Leviathan blood, is very flammable. So you see like a fuse, it running towards the ditch.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, so you guys climb up out of the ditch, like all bleeding heavily and everything, and the whole ditch just goes up in flames. There's like a wall of fire leading up to it. You see a fire truck, or not a truck, a carriage. The goat's desperately pulling it.
Aww.
You see people hanging off the side with their giant container of water on the back. They start pumping it into the hose and start like hosing it down. They're like, it's not working! The water's not working! It must be some sort of oil fire or something! And
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, don't put water on an oil fire.
yeah, they're like, we need to oh god, what do we do? What do we do? And we're like, the chief is like, all right, evacuate the nearby buildings, make sure it doesn't spread. I think this one's lost. And they disperse and they walk up to you, or are you going to avoid them?
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah,
Just
get out.
sneak away. All right, give me a roll for that.
All of us.
Yeah, sure. If you want to do a group roll for it.
I'm very bad at sneaking, so anyone else?
I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Is this risky standard? I always ask.
Yep.
Okay.
Well.
All right.
Oh.
Why was I
no.
through?
Ira, you'll have to roll regardless, so you might as well.
Oh, probably.
As long as you don't get a 1 or a 2. Hey, oh.
Hey.
All right. Well, Draven, you take 1 stress.
Okay.
But you managed to get your group out of there in mostly one piece, heavily bleeding, picking little bits of metal out of your back and your leg as you limp away. You hear more bells clanging in the distance as crows start to circle the remains of the factory. You see, right before you leave, you see a blue coat like on fire, dragging himself out of the ruins before he collapses, and another bell sounds off in the distance. Where are you going?
Home.
Home.
Take this shit out of our backs. We'll deal with Hope tomorrow.
This is a
Yeah.
bad night.
That wasn't supposed to happen. What the fuck was that?
What is it with me and fire? I don't get it.
And the feds.
Yeah,
Fucking
what the heads? What was that all
Ugh.
about?
The
Probably
cult.
found out about it some way, but don't know how. But maybe the red sash.
It wasn't me.
I'd hope not.
Honey came in and she caught me red-handed for you with the
There
girl
you go,
next
nice.
door.
So you guys are gonna be hanging out at your lair,
Mm-hmm.
patching
Draven
yourselves
takes
up.
turns laying on the bar so we can
Very
take.
ouch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't rusty metal. Those were pretty new canisters.
Yeah, that's good.
It could have been worse.
Oh.
Asher will get the piece out of Ira's leg.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like a long sliver of metal, like this long.
Close your eyes. This isn't gonna look pretty.
Yeah, she's gonna help him get stuff out of his back too. Kind of like apes grooming each other.
Checking each other for ticks.
Throw some moonshine on our backs for now. and then
Oh,
call it a
that would be
night.
excruciating.
Damn.
Bath of moonshine.
Oh man.
We were just in a sewer. I'm not gonna let that sit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would get infected real
Yeah.
fast.
I'm killing whatever is in my skin right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Ira, don't look, and I throw some on her leg.
It's excruciating, yeah.
Sorry.
Biting down on like a piece of leather or something.
Yeah.
You feel better?
Yes.
Perfect. Alright.
I kind of like that.
I didn't need to know that. I'm going to bed. Good night. I'm done. I'm done. I give up. I'm going to sleep.
Asher learns something new about Ira every day.
As he's going upstairs, I'm going to have nightmares about
Against
this.
his will, yeah.
Against his will, Asher just learns all of his sister's sexual habits. He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well,
that was fast. Are you going to Ulf next?
Yes.
Alright.
yeah.
You guys head into Coleridge.
We did it.
The next day, the
Yummy.
smoke is still a column of smoke over Char Hollow. It has not stopped.
Well, shit.
Or was it? Either way, where the factory was, there is still a column of
think it was
smoke.
Crow's
Was it Crow's Foot? Yeah, it was Crow's Foot.
Char's Hollow, I thought.
Oh, okay. Wherever the
Right, that's-
factory was,
Yeah, I don't know.
there's a column of smoke as you make your way back over to Coleridge. You're able to walk in without anybody questioning you, searching you, or anything. The guards still make you wait outside of Ulf's train car before they let you in, though. Before you go in, though, the cook, what was her name?
Heard of it then, Al.
Loria.
Loria.
She hands you guys some soup before you go in. Says, you guys look like you got torn up. And
Uh-huh.
you don't have any eyebrows.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I'm heartbroken.
Now you can just draw them on.
Good at crying in the bathroom while she
Me every morning. Out of character, me every morning. Drawing on my eyebrows.
Yeah. When you're in a tunnel in this fire, there's not much room to get away from it.
So you were responsible for that.
Not the fire part.
That
Hmm.
was unexpected, but yeah.
And by unexpected, I mean completely.
Completely expected.
She says, well, I mean, I heard that a bunch of bluecoats died in the fire.
Yeah.
That's always a win.
Always an
Didn't
upside.
expect them to be there, so.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, but
Who knows? One of the guards gestures for you that Ulf is ready for you.
The soup.
Yep. You walk in, it's scorching hot as usual. Your back stings
Uh-huh.
as sweat drips down into your wounds.
Just a million little band-aids,
Yep.
like smiley face band-aids on her back.
They've got like little goats on them that pull the carriages. Wolf says, well, that was a heck of a demonstration, was it?
Half of it wasn't our fault.
Was
yeah,
it?
we were not expecting the bluecoats to be there.
Oh yeah. The bluecoats, yeah. That's it's quite unfortunate that they died in the explosion as well.
Charges don't work very well when you've already filled a room with gas.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yep.
Clever.
A little too clever on our part,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah,
everything
The
seemed to work out.
problem.
I didn't expect that they would blow the door open rather than, opening it.
Yeah, well,
But anyway, good job. People who needed to die did die, and we even got a few bonuses.
nice.
Best part is, nobody really knows what happened. For all they know, it was the Bluecoats used too much gunpowder in a
Old
raid.
factories. Don't know what's gonna be in there. Leviathan
Happens all
blood,
the time.
apparently very flammable.
Yes, it is actually. It's what we burn for fuel in the city. Yeah, it's basically oil.
Hmm.
The more you know.
Nice to know.
Yeah,
Good to know for later.
yeah. You guys did great, though. We are one step closer to getting some respect for Skovlin around here.
It's end goal.
Yeah. I've already got people working in Char Hollow, cleaning up the rest of the Lampblacks. shouldn't be too long before they are no longer an organization that we need to worry about.
Amazing.
You guys have done well, of course. Now,
Our best.
you've done a lot for me. Is there anything I can do for you? Other than provide you with your next job, of course.
Well, that, but there's any way you know to capture a demon?
Capture a demon?
Yes.
What do you need to do that for?
Well, we had a debt to repay. This is their price.
I see, I see. Well, I don't know about demons, but at least ghosts. A lot of ghosts want a vessel to possess. You know, that's the best way that I've known to transport ghosts. It's in another body. I don't know about demons and what they desire, though. That's something else entirely. I'm not too well versed in the spiritual affairs of Duskfall, you know. Have you tried asking people related to the Dimmer sisters?
Well, they're the ones asking us, so I'm not sure if we want to.
Oh, you're working for them.
Well, no, it's to help you.
What use would I have with the Dimmer sisters?
No, I mean a job we did. We asked for their assistance.
Ah, that was your first mistake.
Ah, yes.
So what, they want you to capture a demon for them?
Yes.
Ah.
Very casual, very... You know. Oh,
Do you
I
know of
see.
any ways to get into the Lost District? That's where this demon supposedly is.
Oh.
this is getting better and better.
Well. Lost District. Well. That's. I guess I might know some gondoliers that could get you up to the lightning barrier and all that. I don't know any that would be willing to go to the other side. They could get you up to it, but after that, you're on your own.
Yes. If we could just get there and then have a way to get back, then we'll figure a way out over the fence.
I see. Okay. As far as capturing one, I don't know. I have heard that demons do like to bargain, however, and that it may not be a matter of capturing one, but of offering the right price to obey you for a time.
Oh.
But
Oh,
I'm
who
not
doesn't
a...
like their soul too much, huh?
Yeah, there may be another way, but I don't know nothing beyond folk tales and legends.
Oh, we'll figure something out.
I'm sure you can figure
Big-ass
something out.
fucking spider. Ah!
What?
Kill it.
Oh.
Oh.
But anyway, I figured I'd pay you for the job and
That would be appreciated.
let you know what the next step is. In the big plan. You guys do know the plan, right? I've told you the plan.
Take over the
Fresh on
world.
memory.
Well, not the world quite
The
yet.
city.
Well, we want to replace some the city council with some people that are more sympathetic to us, so that we can you know, kind of dictate the course of the city.
Yeah, I see.
But you don't need to worry about the big picture. As long as you follow the plan, we should be good.
Interesting.
You haven't gotten cold feet, have you?
No, my feet never get cold. I have really good blood circulation.
Especially
thank
not
you.
in this room.
Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, I like it
I
hot.
take iron supplements.
Good for you. Way to keep your keep all of those essential vitamins and minerals.
I just thought of the stupidest fucking joke. You take iron supplements, does that give you Fey blood?
It would hurt your Fey blood.
Find out. Mine are really strong, so.
Well, let's get your payment squared away, and then I'll let you know what the next step is.
Pay us.
So you guys get 6 coin from this.
Ooh.
Hey.
Are you gonna pay off the wraiths?
Yes, Ronan's not here to
Yeah.
complain.
Yes.
I'm
What?
gonna do one each and then two in the, or one in the crew and then
One in the crew and then.
one to the race.
You guys get 2 rep as well.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
Cool.
Oh, we're almost to another turf.
Ooh.
As
Ronan
far as
loves
heat
cool.
goes, you guys get 6 heat.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
What do we do wrong?
I thought they didn't suspect us.
Well, there was death, so that's plus
That's fair.
2.
Yeah. Damn it.
And there was a lot of exposure. So are you wanted?
No.
Wanted 2?
Nope, not yet.
You're
Not yet.
close. Very close.
Yeah.
Cutting it close.
Hey, you're almost full rep.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. So you got that. And he hands you over the money, and he says, "Well, once you're done dealing with that demon thing or whatever, or if you want to procrastinate a little while longer, don't let me stop you."
Never.
Next step is this Warren Crow's Foot. You know, now that the Lampblacks are out of the way, the Red Sashes are gonna take over. But with the Red Sashes in power, they're gonna go after the Crows. We can't have everybody fighting each other. You know, we all have to put up a united front against the Bluecoats and the aristocracy. You know, we need to stop all this infighting between the gangs, right? Yeah, we're all on the same page here.
Of course.
Right. So, I got 2 jobs here. The first thing we need to do is the Red Sashes deal a lot of drugs. Probably one of their main kind of industries, if you will. They're about to receive a very large shipment of drugs by sea. A very large boat is coming in. We're going to have to need you to steal that shipment of drugs and drop it off somewhere for me in Dunslow. So, first, to deal with the Red Sashes, that's step, one of the 2 things we need to do. Second thing we need to do is I have some forged documents here. Pat's a folder on his desk. Some incriminating evidence about the leadership of the Red Sashes. So, I don't know if you knew this. I bought this information off the Wraiths a while ago. Did you know that the Red Sashes are backed by Eruvian nobility? Directly. Nobles pay this gang to operate in Duskfall. Now, I'm sure that the city council and the Bluecoats would love to find out this information. So, I need you to plant it in a magistrate's office. Because, if you go directly to the Bluecoats, the Red Sashes can pay them off. Magistrates, different story though. Once it gets to their desk, they're very hard to pay off. Very, very hard. So it's less likely to disappear.
Alright.
So,
Done in one go, if at 2 separate occasions.
I don't know if you'll be able to do it in one go. They're pretty separate jobs. Unless you can find a way to do it both at once, with more power to you.
Oh, well, we'll wait.
Always do.
I wouldn't want to get your hopes up.
Yeah, so basically plant this evidence, hands you the folder. Just a file on the leadership of the Red Sashes and their involvement with the noble families of Eruvia. And plant it in any magistrate's office, really. But the higher up, the better. And then, find that shipment of drugs coming in from overseas and bring it to our lab in Dunslow.
Sounds easy enough.
You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
Thanks, bestie.
Of course. Now, I believe you have a few things on your plate now. You better get to it.
We usually do.
Your loyalty is truly astounding.
Oh,
We
well.
love our country.
As do I.
We deserve to be on top for once.
Don't we all?
I never have to worry.
Ira.
Sorry.
God damn it.
Nothing bottom. Maybe you won't complain.
Ulf is already ignoring you. he's
As he
doing
should.
something else.
That's
the best.
understandable.
As we should.
So, you guys want to do some downtime?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. What are y'all doing? How long are you gonna chill out for?
Like a few weeks, probably.
A few
maybe.
weeks?
least.
Or
I
a
don't-
few.
At least.
At least a week. I think usually
At
we wait a week.
Yeah.
Might need more than that since, I mean,
How long does it take to heal harm?
Well, it depends on how many downtime actions you use to do it.
yeah.
I've got
Cool.
all stocked her, so that sped mine up last time, but it still took like 3 sessions.
You also get a +1d to your healing treatment, because I mean,
Oh.
Keep in mind that you can spend coin to get extra downtime actions.
oh,
I'm
That's
probably
right.
gonna do that this time.
yeah.
All right, so what are y'all doing?
I
I-
need a. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna reduce heat
Okay.
by I'm gonna go seek out those some like blue coats that I already like have an established relationship with. I'm gonna be like, can you believe that those people at the warehouse planned that raid so poorly that they brought too much gunpowder and blew up the entire place? Spreading gossip.
Yeah. Basically, the what you hear from them is, yeah, it's an absolute disgrace and embarrassment to the City Watch.
Incredible.
So you can make a roll.
Make a roll. Is it like an action roll?
Yep.
I always forget.
Position and effect doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm going to... let me pick sway. Okay, there we go. Okay.
When she sways. All right, you reduce your heat by 2.
Cool.
They seem to mostly buy it.
Not bad.
Epic win.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
So,
do kind of the same thing and just in a couple bars just be like, this sloppy work trying to bring a charge into a place that had Leviathan blood all over the place. This same kind of thing.
spread some rumors
Yeah,
of the Bluecoats' incompetence. It's not very hard.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
People are very ready to believe you.
Yeah.
Ooh, unlucky. You are only able to reduce it by 1.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
1 is still 1.
Hail. I'm not rolling super good today. I don't think I've succeeded yet. Or wait, no, I succeeded at the end.
Your time will come.
Aw.
All right. 2 of you got 1 action left. Draven, what are you doing?
Draven needs to reduce some stress, but he does not have a vice at the moment, so he needs to pick a new one.
All right. Where are you gonna go?
Draven, I'm gonna have Draven. God damn it, why can't I edit this? Okay. So his vice is gonna be obligation. I want him to like help out Ulf Stormcloaks like people, maybe like help Lori in the kitchen and stuff, help the incoming refugees, you know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Loria recruits you into collecting food and helping her make the soup and everything, recruiting people at the docks. Yeah, sure.
Right.
So that you have acquired a vice. Make sure you update your character sheet.
All right. And what do I roll for that? Is it...
Your lowest attribute.
Okay, that's resolve. I have nothing in there.
Yep. All right. You reduce your stress by 2.
Yay. Okay. All right.
Meh, meh. Can I go see a doctor?
Yeah. The Ulf's doctor is 4D. So roll 4D.
4D.
Yeah, he's
Do I
very
just
good.
roll
Yep,
vanilla
just
apple?
roll
Okay.
4D.
Cool.
Okay, that's 3. So you fill 2 segments of your healing clock.
Yay.
Remember, you can pay coin to do additional actions.
I'm a heal too.
All right.
40.
All right. 2 segments.
Great.
Is that Asher?
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. You that's 3 segments.
Yay.
Whoa.
So did anybody fill up their healing clock?
Mm-mm.
I did not.
Okay, you're all still injured.
Yay.
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 That's a -1d. Fuck.
Yep. So do any of you want to spend coin for extra actions?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Can I reduce heat again? Can I like do the same thing?
Yeah.
Twice? Okay.
You got to pay a coin though.
Yeah, I am. I don't want us to have that much.
Yeah, I'll pay a coin to reduce my stress because it's still a little too high for me for my
Okay.
liking.
Come on!
All right, that's another 1 heat.
Damn. Hell.
Hail.
Hail.
How do I keep forgetting what to roll?
Your lowest attribute, so that would be resolve.
That's right. That's what I thought. I was like,
Or.
oh.
All right, you lose 2 stress.
Okay, that's a little better.
Yeah, you're only halfway there. Whoa.
Living prayer.
Better than being only 1 away from another trauma.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. The Lampblacks are your enemies. They don't like you.
Well,
Man.
too bad.
Well, I'm sexy. Can that change it?
No.
No.
Damn.
All right. What's next?
We gotta catch this demon.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. What's your plan?
Gondolas.
To get there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then what?
We gotta bargain it. We gotta bargain with it.
Yeah.
What do we gotta find something to offer.
My soul.
No.
Oh man. What if I offer it, but I'm a ginger, so there isn't one to take?
That's fair. What if we offered him love and support in exchange for eternal servitude?
Hmm.
I don't think
Offer
they
them
would like that.
someone's soul.
Oh, we can bring a sacrifice.
Just go grab a lampblack.
I'd bring Joshua, but he's dead.
Yeah, he's smithereens now.
We could ask. Can we ask Ulf if there's any if he has any prisoners or anybody he wants to get rid of?
He says nobody that you wouldn't have to go out and capture yourself.
Heard that. Okay.
Okay.
The age-old question: who are we gonna sacrifice? Silas. Hmm.
I'll grab the bouncer.
Sherlock.
I was gonna say Asher's dog, but that's too mean.
No, I can't do it
And
again.
probably not a valuable enough sacrifice for a demon. You want something like.
You bitch.
I didn't do that. You know what I mean.
You can ask him politely what he wants and then get it for him. Like Christmas.
Good. I don't know if he'd
Well-
listen to us long enough for that.
I mean, he might ask for, something big. So
Like this dick.
Hey.
What about we bring him Skurlock?
How are you gonna do that?
yeah,
We're not.
Ask Skurlock very nicely.
Will you please come with us to get a demon?
Hmm.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Do some research on ghosties and demons.
Yeah, probably good.
Like,
idea.
try and find a way to capture it if bargaining doesn't work.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sure, there's gotta be like some way.
Bring those kids.
No.
Sure. Fresh meat.
Well,
why
No,
Hey,
not the
demon, I know of
kids.
this great orphanage down the street from where we live.
Brennan would
Can
be
have your
so
pick
sad.
if you just come with us.
What if? That's all I got.
Are we gonna do it now tonight?
No.
Yeah.
We'll do the beginning part of it. We're only
Okay.
about an hour and a half in.
Yeah, that's true. We finished really quickly on that last one.
Yeah, you guys burned through that one.
Literally
Literally.
burned through it. Yeah, we should probably at least try to do some research somewhere.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of head start.
There's a library. Or a place that would have knowledge on the
Knowledge.
occult.
Knowledge.
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 College.
Yeah, you could look through some occult text and see what's going on. Give me an action roll for that. What kind of information are you looking for?
Like, what? I guess, like, people's interactions with demons, like how you would go about, like, what they do, how you would go about capturing or, like, corralling
Controlling
one,
Mm-hmm.
any deals that have been made in the past.
The
Okay.
nature of demons.
Yes.
All right. So you find some pretty basic info about demons. You know that a lot of people believe that they are the first beings that created the world. They usually have some sort of elemental affiliation, like smoke, sea, stars, etc. You know that they are corporeal creatures. They are not like ghosts. They have physical forms. But they are extraordinarily hard to kill. And most demons are supposed to have been locked away. But the fact that there's one in the Lost District, really just a little concerning. But they are extremely dangerous and powerful physically. So even though they have a physical body, they're extraordinarily hard to kill. You also read rumors that they have the ability to teleport or travel long distances through their affiliated element. So, for example, a water demon
Yeah.
could go from a fountain in a house to a canal on the other side of town.
Do we know anything about the demon that we have to capture?
No.
Did we ask? Would they
The
be
Dimmer
willing to give us-
Sisters?
I don't know if they'd be willing to give us info.
Go find
Well,
our
I mean,
ghosty friend and be like,
if they-
hey, yo.
I mean, if they want us to capture it, I mean, they gotta give us,
That's true.
something to work with.
But getting into contact with them is the hard part.
No, I just gotta go to their door and get our ghost boy to talk to us again. We're not gonna meet them.
Okay, yeah, we can go to her house. Their house.
Alright, you're just gonna head to their house.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
You stand at the
Yeah.
gate, knock. There is no response.
It's
Well, fuck.
If you want your demon, you better answer.
There's no response.
Bitch, open the door.
There's
I know you're in there. You don't leave your house.
no response.
Shit.
Are you sleeping?
Wake up.
This is
Oh, okay.
literally your alarm clock. Ding ling ling ling.
Well,
Hello.
Yeah. Is there anybody else who deals with ghosts?
Your mom.
Demons are not ghosts.
Oh, like the occult, I guess I meant to say.
does Stasia know anything? Have any leads that she can give me?
What is she? She's a apothecary.
So maybe not.
No. Apothecary is just like herbs and stuff. She doesn't know anything about the occult.
Damn it.
Let's go talk to the feral ghost faction.
Oh,
That'd be fun to reconcile.
yeah. Yeah, as far as occult goes, you're not really sure. You guys haven't really gotten into the occult very
Yeah.
much.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is new territory for us. I don't know if Silas would know anyone though.
You might.
I don't have a friend that would know.
Either. Hmm. Womp womp.
Could we take the gondola just to go like ride past where we're gonna get into, just to see the area and get a read on it?
Yeah, you can go. I mean, you know about the Lost District. It
Yeah,
was a part of the city for a while, but it kind of like it fell and nobody really lives there anymore.
Okay.
They built it's outside of the lightning barrier, so it you are not protected from the Deathlands that surround the city.
Where in our spirit
So-
chart, so we go over there.
Bad stuff happens there.
Okay.
You also know that there was a big plague there a while back,
Coronavirus.
Can
Oh,
we
no.
get a vaccine?
and it
Before
also it used to be very, very rich.
Ah.
Ooh.
So there's a lot of like treasure out there that people go out looking for, but they usually, die.
Oh,
Treasure.
not us. Built different.
Wonder if it would want anything like valuable.
You're not sure.
Yeah.
From your research, you know that every demon has a specific desire
Yeah.
that they pursue at all costs.
Wondering if it's
Well, maybe
going
we
to
should
the-
go get to know this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna have
No.
to wing it a little.
We could
What
like
else?
bring. We don't really have much that's super valuable, do we?
Yeah.
No.
Does Ulf from the vault have anything?
He's not gonna give us anything.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna help us with this one.
We asked nicely.
Especially considering we stole that stuff for him.
Yeah.
Won't be any worse off without it. You didn't have it in the first place.
That's why he wanted it.
Yeah.
I think we just have to go befriend him. Not befriend, but we have to go. Sometimes it's all about communication. You gotta know what somebody wants.
It's a demon. It's gonna kick our ass.
Not if I level up and take a certain feat.
You can't seduce the demon.
I'm not gonna seduce it.
Yeah.
How much longer do you have till you level up?
3 slots.
Fuck. Okay.
Which I think I could meet it with this mission, maybe. Maybe.
So, you want to just go there and see what happens?
I don't know.
That's
I don't-
ballsy, but
We don't have any other. We don't have like a
I know.
thing to do.
Get a guy, tie him up, bring him with us. Get something nice, bring it with us. And hope for the best.
Yeah, we can bring at least something.
Yeah, because I mean, if we
Yeah.
strike a deal with it, then maybe he'll give us some time to leave and come back.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless he
Yeah.
kills us on the spot, but we could try that.
Yeah, strike a deal.
Don't know
with
how
him.
well it'll work, but
I mean, not a lot of options left.
yeah.
We survived this far, you know.
We
Barely.
haven't dealt with the occult yet.
No.
The Phantom Syndicate hasn't dealt with ghosts all but one time.
Yeah. So you're going to go there, see what's up, bring in anybody with you?
Could just get somebody.
Something like basic in case that works, and if not, then
Like a person?
doesn't have to be. It could be also. I mean, we could bring both.
Yeah.
Person and valuables.
Something shiny.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you have a bunch of coins, so if you want to convert that
Yeah,
coin
yeah.
into something valuable, you could do that. Like buy a fancy statue or something.
Yeah, like something with history, maybe. 'Cause
Okay.
it's
Go to,
an
like, an
ancient
antique.
being. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I can
So
spend a coin on that.
you said you're bringing a person with you?
You know.
I mean,
If we don't have to necessarily do that if we are bringing something very valuable with us.
yeah, we don't have to.
Well, if he asks for a person, we can go get a person.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can just go. Yeah.
One of us is gonna get our soul sucked out.
Okay. Meta question: what form do demons even take? Are they like humanoid?
It varies.
Oh, okay, cool.
Can touch him.
It's like 5 feet tall.
They have a corporeal form, though.
What if he's really sexy? What if he looks like Willem Dafoe?
That's who you go to right away.
Yeah, I think he's.
Willem Dafoe, wasn't he Ryuk in that live action Death Note?
Mhm.
Oh,
It's
was
just
he?
him.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, he's a Shinigami.
Yep.
Oh,
That's what I imagine when I hear demon. I imagine Shinigami. Anyway,
imagine Willem Dafoe.
yeah, daddy. First of all.
I forgot how bad this looked. Oh my lord.
Oh, that's a horrible movie.
It
Yeah.
sucked.
Anyway,
I almost read that in the wrong chat.
yeah, I think we can get some
Yeah.
valuable art. Oh,
Ugh.
that's what he looks
Yeah.
like.
Is that what you're attracted to
Ew.
in Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, not Norman Oswald. Okay, Norman Osborn.
Norman's
Jesus,
a
Norman
sabbatical
Oswald.
entity.
Anyway,
Yeah,
big
we
fan.
could get like a old like statue
All right.
with like gold in it or something. And, like,
Sure.
it's very nice.
Yeah. All right. You get your gondolier to take you up through the canal towards the Lost District with your fancy statue. He says, "So, am I supposed to wait here for you guys, or
Yeah,
you plan on coming back, right?" Looking up at the
That is-
crackling lightning barrier surrounding.
Then
Do we know how to get past this?
we can walk through it, right? Doesn't hurt us.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
for
weird.
ghosts.
It's for ghosts. Okay. Good,
Yeah,
good,
I
good,
mean,
good, good.
if we're not back before tomorrow, then you can probably leave, but
Oh,
Shouldn't be an issue.
I'm
you
glad
want to
I
go
brought my
meander-
lunch then.
if you want to go meandering, I mean, we'll be back eventually. I don't know when. This isn't
Oh.
exactly something we've done before.
Okay.
Just
Right.
stay close, please.
Right. Okay. Yeah, good luck.
Oh, this dude's gonna leave
Wow.
our ass.
Alright. The crackling blue and white energy of the lightning barrier is before you.
Mhm.
Beyond, you can see the desert wasteland that is the Deathlands and the crumbling ruins of giant manors and mansions on the other side.
And rave lights.
You going in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright.
Put
As
your
you-
main charm on.
Yeah, put the charm on.
Same.
As you pass through the barrier, you feel like your hair stand on end, static electricity, as you enter a pouring rainstorm outside. It is completely desert wasteland around you, like you're in a desert. It's sandy, very sandy dirt, a lot of shriveled up and dead plants and the dead remains of trees. Wind howls, and ahead of you, you see the Lost District. All around you, you can hear wailing and kind of whispers on the very edges of your perception as every now and then the barrier flashes, like one of those moth trap things, keeping the ghosts at bay. Heading towards the district.
Sure.
Sure. So, with your charms ahead of you, you see swirls of blue and white energy kind of coalesce around you and then just bounce off as you can see spectral hands grasp out towards you, and there are wails in the distance that are barely being kept at bay. A chill goes through you as even though you're in a desert, it is freezing cold out here. As you reach the edge of the Lost District, you can see once paved roads and everything are cracked and crumbling, kind of folding in on themselves. And walls have fallen down, ceilings have caved in, statues have fallen over and broken. There's a fountain in the center that no longer runs. The top of it was once a statue. It's fallen over and is in the basin. You don't see any sign of a demon yet.
Hello?
Your voice echoes in this empty street. And you can see that leaning up against this fountain is like a sack, like a burlap sack, and you can see there's all sorts of expensive, like a silver plate, silverware, a couple golden candlesticks, kind of like the bag is tipped over and has scattered them on the ground. A skeleton sits next to it, reaching out for it, propped up against this fountain.
Don't touch anything here.
Yeah, seems too easy.
This whole time you feel like you're being watched,
Ah!
and
Come on out.
you can
Wherever
hear
I've got
these
you.
these spectral wails all around you.
Got my gun out with some electroplasmic stuff in it.
Sure.
All right. That being boring. We came all this way for you, and you're going to be rude.
You can see
I have
that
something for you.
parts of the district are on fire. You can see flames kind of curling in the distance. There's around you, there's these kind of lamps, traditional lamps before the electroplasmic ones were made, the ones that you have to light by hand. They are not lit, however. And it seems like just part of this city has caught fire. All around, a lot of these buildings have been boarded up and have been plastered or painted over with like big X's, like "Don't enter." You see "Plague Inside" written on one of them.
Sorry, does it look like the rain's putting out any of the fire, or is it just
In the distance, not that you can tell. But all of a sudden, the wailing of the dead around you ceases, and it is dead quiet, save for the rain. And then one by one, down the street opposite to the fountain, the lamps start igniting, coming towards you in a line. They keep lighting all around you in a circle around this plaza. All the lights light up with flame, and the smoke kind of
I was trying to impress that girl.
yeah. The smoke kind of pours out of them and pools into the fountain, where it comes out of the top of the fountain in a big like gush, and then it comes up in like a pillar of smoke, and part of the smoke coalesces around two burning coals in it, and it dives forward onto your statue, disintegrating it, melting it into metal, before diving over to the skeleton and disintegrating it as well. And it's about to leap towards you, but it stops, and it says, "You newcomers to my domain. Any words before I consume you as well? I am quite bored of not having any conversation other than those who light the fires."
Oh, why don't we talk then for a bit?
If you interest me.
Well, we're very
Well.
interested. Said this is your district. Have you been here long?
I've been here as long as this place has existed. And even before then. I was here before those rivers even threaded through your pathetic city.
I'm surprised I haven't heard of you before now.
Names can be lost to time.
Do you have a name?
I did once. I don't recall.
Do you want one?
No.
Do you want one?
Why are you here? I grow bored. You here for treasure like this one?
Absolutely not.
Knowledge? Capture some ghosts, maybe? Hiding from the law?
I want to make a deal with you, actually.
Oh.
Oh, I hate
You
this.
sought me out. You knew I was here then.
Yes.
What arcane knowledge led you here? How did you find me?
Oh, well, we have some friends who know a good deal about the occult, so...
Are you with the Circle of Flame?
Oh no.
Independent, even more interesting. You keep getting better.
Good.
No ties to any organizations, no
Well-
personal ambitions,
Well, we have those.
none that matter.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we're very pathetic.
What could you possibly offer me? What do you even want?
What do you desire?
You want water?
It's water.
What do I want? My desires are more complex than you could possibly understand.
Oh, like a woman.
What?
Trust me, I'll understand. Just explain it in very small, slow language.
Being exposed to the extent of my plans and of those of my kin never ends well for a person. The last one I saw carved their eyes out with a spoon. A
Lovely.
wooden spoon.
Oh, lovely.
Some things
have
are
it,
not
right?
meant to be known.
I'm built different.
The previous one said assembled abnormally, but
I'm not going to leave until you tell me what you want.
I can tell you a piece of it, just not the entire thing.
Okay, I'll take it.
What are you willing to give?
Well, what do you want?
That is the question.
Well, if I tell you, I need something in return.
How about...
You obviously need me for something. I believe I hold all the bargaining power here.
You know what? Okay, fine. Well, we did bring you that very nice statue and then you destroyed it.
It offended me.
Interesting.
Why?
I will not be swayed by your petty, material expressions of wealth.
Do you want
Seems to be-
love? Baby, don't hurt me.
What?
Do you want to be not lonely anymore?
I am perfectly content.
Well, if you were perfectly content, you wouldn't be so mean.
I'm not mean.
Yes, you are. You called me boring. I'm not boring. I'm the most interesting person ever.
After a millennia of conversing with mortals, they all start to sound the same.
Not me.
You are not the first to act this way, and you will not
You
be
know
the
what?
last.
You know what? If you can't tell us what you want, then we can't give you anything, because we like to...
You're
we
not
like to-
here to do me a favor.
How about a little kiss?
You would die.
I would die?
You are here because you want something from me.
Yes.
What is it?
Your loyalty.
Loyalty.
Yeah.
To what cause?
A cause without a cause.
Why would I ever listen to you? What would you have me do once you have my loyalty? I could crush you in an instant. What good is my loyalty?
Do you like moonshine?
No. I have no sensory experiences needed.
Can you bake?
I can scorch. I can immolate. Incinerate.
You're very intense. Maybe loyalty isn't the right word. Maybe I meant friendship.
You're starting to bore me.
No.
That is literally impossible.
The flames in the lamps nearest to you flare up, and you can see the metal housing of it is starting to melt very slowly.
Hmm.
Sir, can we please have... Listen, we're gonna be talking in circles unless we really come to an understanding, okay? We need to understand each other.
What is it exactly that you want?
I'm sure my brother can explain that way better than I could.
We need you to come with us to see our friend.
Who's your friend?
God.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Just ignores you.
I don't want to say. He's gonna kill me if I say Timber Sisters, probably. God damn it.
The Simmer Disters.
Oh my lord.
You hear a crack as all the glass in the lamp shatters, leaving open flame, and he says, "You are working for them?"
Not really.
No, I also said the Simmer Disters.
Those who have killed my brethren, the great sea demon,
Sounds like you want revenge.
shackled under their influence.
That was a good point, Draven. Say that louder so the
I
next
would
man-
never do anything for them.
Perhaps you want revenge then.
Revenge is beneath me.
Tried.
What would it
Maybe you
take
should
then?
lower
for you-
your expectations.
Jesus.
What were you saying, Shannon?
What would it take for you to come with us?
I'm not going to be sold into servitude to some witches.
I never said it was for servitude.
Do you know what they do to the spirits that they capture? The tortured existences that they live. No, you don't. Of course.
They sound like
I
girl
hate-
bosses.
Oh, lordy, 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 lordy.
So what will you do for me if I go with you? What is
That's
it
what I'm
worth
asking
to you?
I don't know what. I don't know what is good enough for someone as old as you. I don't
Good
have the-
point.
I can't grasp what you desire.
Of course not. Nobody ever can. The flames flare again. The smoke kind of swirls around. I want to free my brethren.
Where are
Where?
they?
Your employer has captured them.
Man. Man.
Oh my god.
Anything else?
What? You expect me to compromise?
No, I'm just asking. I like to explore options.
I will put up the facade of being captured. If I have an opportunity to free the demon of the seas.
Can you destroy these women?
Not without suitable destruction of their house.
Well, if we help you destroy them,
I
what? That's what we're doing. Listen, if they survive this, they're gonna come after us.
That is
I know.
true.
They're gonna be like, you guys are stupid. And we're gonna be like, yeah.
I have no desire for revenge or retribution against them. I only wish for the freeing of my...
Oh, okay. Well,
If they die in the process, it is of no concern to me.
They might have to, if we're going to be, bring your brethren.
All you need to do is whatever prison you're going to put me in, make it so that it can be destroyed at a certain time. And if let me loose inside their domain, I can take care of the rest.
Hate this.
I do too, but we don't have any choice right now.
This is sexy.
We're gonna have to go get some things ready then.
Mhm.
It's a betrayal inside a betrayal inside a betrayal.
I'll be waiting. Don't waste my time.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
This is so multi-dimensional. You're really creating a good story here.
Drains into the fountain as the lights go out all the way down the road.
Well, now we have to build a fun little contraption.
Yeah, fuck. Guess we should get started on that then.
Are we gone now? Did we leave?
Yeah, as you leave, slowly those whispers and everything start to come back. And the ethereal hands start to grasp towards you again. Your charms grow hot against your chest
Let's go get out of here.
as you pass through the barrier. Your gondolier is sitting there, kind of legs in the water, just kind of looking
It's
around.
dangerous.
Stands up when you approach this. You made it.
Yeah. Didn't think you'd be seeing us again, huh?
I honestly didn't. I'll be honest.
Jillian?
Well,
we'll need to come back actually another day.
Oh.
So I could do this again soon.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
This has become a bigger job than we thought it would be.
Oh. Well. I guess so.
Alright. Thank you very much.
Mwah.
Man.
And you guys, the gondolier takes you back to the docks, drops you off near your lair.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan?
Make a Danny Phantom container, and and try to get into the Dimmer Sisters' house.
Well, we can get in by saying that we have him.
Yeah.
Oh, duh! What the
Trojan
fuck?
horse, yeah.
The thing is, do we want them to die or?
I would.
It depends on
that.
how much they'll be.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is that we could. It's their fault, that they wanted this demon.
That's
Well,
also
so-
gonna release demons into the world.
That is true. It's gonna be a little chaotic.
But
A little normal.
that's hella funny. I think that if this actually happens and we go through with it and whatever, and it all blows up and whatever, we can be like, well, you asked for it because demons are demons,
I wonder also if we get him inside of like a Danny Phantom-esque thing, and we get him into that, and then we put something over that he can't get out of.
Oh, a container in a container.
Don't let him see the other container.
Are you actually going to sabotage the container for him?
Well, I'm saying if we sabotage one container, get him in said container, and then put a sturdier container around that once he's in it.
I also feel like he might know if it was sabotaged or not.
No, that's what I'm saying. If he
Yeah.
gets into one that's sabotaged, and then we put
Exactly.
something over it, then
Well,
it
what-
doesn't matter because he's in there and he can't get out.
That's so mean.
I know, but what else? I don't want to release demons. That's not what I'm here for.
That
But,
sounds
yeah.
funny as hell.
gonna be
We're gonna have to
bad.
deal with it. Ulf's gonna be
Yeah.
pissed off.
Fine,
If the
okay.
Diva sisters don't die, they're gonna be pissed off. And that's a group of people I do not want mad at us.
Yeah.
Well, you want a demon mad at you? An all-powerful god?
They can control it. They
Yeah,
control
what
all the other
matters?
ones.
Yeah.
They have other demons in their house?
They
Yeah,
have all. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. He
I
wants.
think that he wants
his
to
brothers
release the
free.
feather.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about ghosts.
No, he meant other demons.
Some demons, they are a pair of old ladies who can control them.
Exactly. So we just gotta. I don't know.
Okay, I'm fine with that then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. That's the thing. And if it doesn't, then
What
we'll
container
stop.
can hold a demon
We're gonna.
against its will?
We're gonna have to.
That's.
We're gonna.
I don't know.
We're gonna
If the
That-
Dimmer
that's-
sisters aren't talking to us, then that's an
Yeah.
issue.
Why?
Yeah, well, that's their fault. If you're not gonna communicate, then don't expect your job to be done well. Okay? Can you tell I work in digital marketing services?
Hey, I know that pain.
Thanks, clients. Yeah, I think we could. We're gonna double cross the fucking demon.
Yeah.
It's either that or double cross the Dimmer sisters. We're in a very, very shitty position right now.
I am more scared of a demon than I am of the Dimmer sisters, but
I'm not when the Dimmer sisters have every other demon with them.
Yeah. Either one can make our lives really miserable. I feel.
either
so.
way, we're gonna be miserable. So might as well.
Might as well, what, release demons upon the world so that we have more to deal with?
I mean, they can just go and leave us alone.
But will they? We can't
Probably
control what they do after that. He is not gonna tell them to do anything.
I guess. God, but
Yeah.
he's all powerful and like, he's
And
probably.
there's like other all-powerful things.
I know. Where if we double cross him, he's gonna fuck us up.
What if he doesn't get out?
Well, he's all powerful.
And?
He's like a god.
He
That's
can't
fine.
be that powerful. I mean.
I think he's different from the other ones. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, but I mean, there's
don't
gotta
know.
be a way to like contain him somehow.
I
Just
don't
need to-
know.
Just need to figure it out because.
I don't know about tricking a demon,
Yeah,
but
we know jack shit. This is hard.
demons don't live as long in captivity, so I think we should release them.
Into a
It won't
sanctuary.
this long.
I'm very pro releasing demons, but
I would try
I'm-
and talk to the sisters again and tell them that that's the deal he's making with us. So if they're prepared for it, then
That's a good idea.
Oh, you gonna narc on him?
Double cross on a double cross on a double cross.
but oh my god, but then he's gonna figure it out.
how?
How?
He's literally like all knowing and like
I don't
He
powerful.
can't.
I don't think he's
there's
all
no way he's
knowing.
all knowing. There's no way.
I don't know, guys.
About any of this, I'm just.
I mean, I think that would work as long as the Dimmer sisters.
No, but they're gonna do something to fuck us up too.
Probably. I think we're gonna get fucked up no matter what.
I know.
I still don't want to release other demons. That's my
I'm
thing.
with Shannon. I don't think that's good.
I don't wanna side with the freaking narcs who imprison demons. That's stupid.
Or demons. I mean,
Yeah, they're cool. They're fun.
no.
They're fresh. Let them
That-
go live outside. That's fine.
They might not go live outside. That's
Yeah,
the
they
problem.
might want to destroy everything.
They
in
don't
the
give a
city.
shit where they are.
Why do I want to live here anyway? They can go kill everyone they want. Who are we trying to protect? Why do we want to stay alive? We don't.
We're still trying to like get half this city under our control so they're not getting like shit on by everybody else. I thought we still cared about this city.
Oh, I don't. But
Wow.
y'all
It's not
can.
It's not all about you, Ira.
It kind of is.
Mm.
It always is about Ira. Okay, well, I feel way worse about crossing a demon than I do about crossing the Dimmer sisters, but we can do whatever.
By the time he figures it out, I don't think it'll matter. At least I'm pretty sure it won't matter.
Okay. We can do whatever
It'll be
you
okay.
want.
It'll be okay.
I don't think it will be. Respectfully.
So what are you gonna do?
We're gonna double cross the demon for these
We
two
need
old.
to, yeah, we need to figure out like how to contain a demon first of all.
We can also, can we like wait to finalize a plan until we have Ronan?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of a hefty job we have here.
We've got like 3 separate halfway formed plans of let the demon release his brother and capture him and then capture him again and then letting the Dimmer sisters know ahead of time.
Sure.
I don't want other demons.
I want pure chaos.
No.
I want to have pure chaos in this campaign. That's all I want.
I've done enough chaos for right now. I'm fine with toning it down a little bit. I've stirred too many fires and explosions at this point.
What do you think this game is about?
We're supposed to be like stealthy.
That only gets you so far with a demon.
Yeah.
All right.
That's scary.
So let's head on into XP then, and we'll wrap it up if we want to wait for Ronan.
Yeah, buddy.
First things first is crew XP. Did you execute a successful espionage, sabotage, or theft operation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody gonna do? Yep. All right. Did you contend with challenges above your current station?
Yes.
Yep. Did you bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one? Okay.
Yeah, subtle, because I don't think anybody knew he did it again.
Did you express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew?
Goals of helping Ulf, maybe, if that
Sure.
fits it.
Draven. Did you address a challenge with technical skill or mayhem?
Yeah, I sure did.
All right.
I gassed up the place and I blew it up.
Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
Oh yeah. So I helped Loria and the Skullvenders, of course, with. But that was nice. My background and beliefs, drives. Background. I think that was it.
Did you struggle with issues from your vice or trauma?
Nope.
All right. Ira, did you address a challenge with deception or influence?
Yes?
All right.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
I was very supportive of Ulf's desires to take over the city because Groveland there.
Roro fight the power, yeah. Did you struggle with issues from your vice or trauma?
Does it count that I talked to those guys were like, were you the one who got kicked out of the thing? And I was like, oh,
Have you gotten a new vice yet?
no.
Yeah, sure.
Haven't enjoyed it.
Yes, guys, I leveled up. Now I can talk to demons.
Oh.
What? That
Well,
really
okay.
helps us.
So, ghost voice, you know the secret method to interact with a ghost or demon as if it were a normal human, regardless of how wild or feral it appears. You gain potency when communicating with the supernatural. So,
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we can trick him.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll help.
That would make it
easier.
easier to lie to a demon, yeah.
Yeah.
If that's what we do.
Now that's more feasible. Okay.
All right, Asher, did you address a challenge with tracking or violence?
Yes.
Did you
Good job.
express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
Helping Ulf. Right?
yeah.
Scotland.
Yeah. Did you struggle with issues from your vice or trauma?
No, I don't
All
think so.
right.
I got a new special ability.
What is it?
I have to pick, and I don't know which one I want to do yet.
All right.
I don't use armor. I could do Ghost Hunter, but I don't know how much other ghosty things will do. It literally just puts energy into my dog. I can fight the supernatural. That's good.
Yas. That might be useful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could turn into a ghost? Oh, that's so cool.
I'm going ghost.
Wait, which one?
It gains potency when tracking or fighting the supernatural and gains an arcane ability, Ghost Form, Mind Link, or Arrow Swift.
Oh yeah.
A good ghost.
Dog.
A
What is
ghost,
Mind
but-
Link? Is that?
I think you can like
talk to
see
me?
through its eyes or
Oh.
something like that. I'll have to look
Well,
into it.
I don't know what Arrow Swift is, but I think I will take that one.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So next time you'll be possibly maybe betraying the demon and or the Dimmer sisters.
Betrayed both of them.
Whichever one you guys decide, there will be betrayal.
As much fuckery as possible.
Exactly. As much
Well,
chaos as the
good,
rest of the party will allow Jill to unleash on
I
Duskfall.
love chaos. It is so fun. Absolute madwoman.
Of course. All right. Thanks everybody for watching.
Good, thank you.
Game night tomorrow.
Game night tomorrow. VOD of Last Things Last will be tomorrow at noon. VOD of this will be on Saturday at noon. Cerulean Conspiracy on Tuesday.
God willing.
God willing.
Yeah.
Inshallah, yeah.
Inshallah.
Sean White.
If-
Oh my god, they're going on another trip.
Oh god, yeah. Alright. We'll see y'all later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.